Somebody drop me a cheeseburger in the chat, please, because these guys are absolutely crushing. We are so excited to be here tonight with you guys. The Sugar Hold. What an awesome energy. Pat, they played your song.
Yay.
Yeah,
Where
they
is
did.
he?
They did, of course.
Hi, Pat.
Hi,
That was great.
Hi, Pat.
Hey.
You're a legend, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
They played your song, Pat. Pat, what is it about that song that made you specially request this one for the evening?
Listen, I think it's the fact that the song is a really good surf song, and then all of a sudden you just drop the double heart attack line in there, and it's all of a sudden a commentary, and I'm like, that's pretty subtle, but great.
No, it is a great song. I mean, there's so much to talk about with you guys. I'm a huge fan of like the Beach Boys and like Rubber Soul Beatles era. I hear so much of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like the whole early 60s Get Stoked, Ride the Wave thing.
Yeah.
Just really awesome. But then there's like a combination of so much modern as well in the sound. And well, I'm kind of stepping on Pat's toes here. I know Pat had also wanted to chat about that, so I'll turn it over to Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah, so basically, cheeseburger, obviously that's a clear and present theme. We're talking about a nice juicy meat with some cheese melted on it. But, how do you draw inspiration for all the types of songs that you write? And what other themes is the Sugar Hold all about?
Well, I guess it all starts again from having fun. So I think sometimes it's a little bit easier to have fun if you don't have to think too much. So our songs are all going to be about pretty, the basic things. We're going to talk about smoking weed or drinking beer or having sex or driving shitty cars or eating cheeseburgers, So we always say like, there's lots of like really, complicated and really cool music around. Sometimes it's really great to get filet mignon. Sometimes it's cool to just get a cheeseburger.
So really like leaning into that mantra we discussed that was pretty much a simple have fun, let loose, and party.
That's it.
That's right.
That's it. Yeah. Especially in times like this, let's have a good time.
I think we're doing that tonight. I mean, the chat is really enjoying themselves. Unsigned 518, our good friend Andy from Shortwave Radio Band, miss you, hope you're doing well, asks, do turkey burgers count? He wants one.
Yeah. Yeah, turkey burgers count.
Yeah, veggie burgers.
Veggie burgers,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bison.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, a bison burger is delicious.
That's really good.
A lot of people are dropping deluxes in the chat right now.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
You're going the extra mile. We appreciate
Wow.
that.
Truly.
Fantastic.
Truly going the extra mile. You guys drove a couple miles to get here.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Yep. Yeah, it was a nice little drive.
Yeah.
We took the
Beautiful.
scenic route.
We did.
We did
So
too.
we, yeah.
9G.
Yep. Yeah.
We wanted to ask you, we've had a lot of bands on from the Albany scene. It seems that the common thread seems to be passion and fun. But what is your experience like playing music up in our capital region?
It's awesome up there. There's tons and tons of talent. I think what sets the scene apart up there is that it's everybody really works together. People are in bands together. They're all in different bands together. It's not a competition. It doesn't feel like, at least not to us, and not to our friends. Everybody lifts each other up, and I think that's what makes it really special. Is it's not competitive.
That's fantastic. And it seems like you guys have made some good friends with some of our alumni now from our band show. It seems like there's a real camaraderie.
Yeah, we heard E.R.I.E. was right. You were playing their song right before us, so we're really good friends with E.R.I.E., Shortwave Radio Band, who's been down here, the Snorts, Pine Boys were just here.
Last month.
Yeah, that was a great show.
That was a lot of fun.
Squiddly Doop Dop.
Yep. Squiddly Doop Dop Day.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure. Lunatic is another one, right? Talking about the werewolves, right, for our Halloween season. In terms of like playing shows with the rest of these guys, like what is that like? How much energy does it bring? Is it like the perfect storm of partying over there in Albany with all these other bands?
Oh yeah,
totally.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
for sure.
Yeah, it's always a party. Again,
right.
because everybody's our friends.
Yeah.
Here's something I've wanted to know for a while.
Mhm.
Rank them in terms of who parties the hardest, okay? Albany, Schenectady, and Troy.
That's really hard.
I have a take on this.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Oh,
Let's
not
hear
a
it,
take,
Dan.
but I think Troy, Schenectady, and then Albany
yeah,
currently.
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Wow,
our-
you
that's
can't just
our-
say Troy first and not explain that.
Well, Troy is so well. Yeah, Troy is like we'll say various places. Well, we're from Albany. We're from Troy. We're from Schenectady. We'll say we're from all three of those places because we are.
Yeah.
Troy has a lot of really cool bars, a lot of really cool venues, and a lot of really cool people. Great restaurants. Schenectady's up and coming, and Albany needs to get the cabaret license stuff under control.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That sounds like a different podcast.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate you taking the time to rank them. And Troy reigns supreme, I suppose. Speaking of supreme, we're seeing a lot of different combinations of emojis in the chat. So maybe folks didn't want a deluxe, but they're still participating with their support. I'm just going to take a minute here to shout some of them out.
Awesome.
John D. Woods, 22. Of course, we shouted out our good friend.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Some friends, some fans.
Yes.
Alec Lewis.
Hey, ALG.
Get out of here, Al.
No,
just
Alex
Alex.
Lewis Group.
Stay.
Another, yeah, he's great.
The Rock Hour, of course, your producer.
That's
and
right.
friend.
Love you,
That's
Dave.
right.
Great guy.
Love you, buddy.
Producer and friend, or kind of like big
Yeah.
brother because of how hard he pushes you, or both?
No, he's like friend. Yeah,
Okay.
and he's like he's a member of our band.
Okay, fantastic. You're George Martin.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's just not
yes.
here right now.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Bean hanging out. Thanks for dropping by, Bean. And so many other folks just watching and having a good
Awesome.
old time here. And we got some I Heart Troys from none other than Andy, of course. So, guys, I love the look. I think you have a fantastic aesthetic. It does harken back to those early Beach Boys album covers, Surfing USA, right? They're holding that long board in their matching stripe outfits as they're making their way to surf along the PCH, right? I mean, that's kind of what it's all about. So talk to me about the embodiment of that, but with your own take on it, because you're wearing the jumpsuits. I don't think I've seen that before, but since you are surf, I kind of get that old vibe. So what's this wave that you're riding?
So yeah, we're always going to be matching one way or the other. We have a extensive wardrobe at this point. We have all sorts of different looks. We have 2 of those striped shirts now. We've got bomber jackets. We've got
The
turtlenecks.
Yeah,
Turtlenecks. At
haven't
one
used
point, we
those in a
did red sweatsuits, which was an interesting one.
Sometimes just a white T-shirt and blue jeans too.
Yeah, sometimes we just
You gotta dress down sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a classic white tee and blue jeans. Yeah,
still match.
but every single time we match. Yeah.
So what inspired tonight's look?
This was a Matt wanted he
I wanted to get us jumpsuits for a while. I had a jumpsuit at home. Like, you guys, I have a jumpsuit. You guys want to get jumpsuits, and we could all have each other's like our own different colored jumpsuit.
And we were
Could be
just like,
fun.
yeah.
So
yeah.
normally we match exactly, but the
Mhm.
jumpsuits we do the different colors. Yeah, the Power Ranger thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mhm.
I dig it. It definitely works.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun too. I just enjoy the entirety of what you guys do. It's I'm a big classic rock head. I also love modern music, and I just really feel like 2 worlds are meeting in a way that is very unique, and I'm really enjoying it. So thank you again for rolling down here. The nice scenic 9W welcomes you.
Thanks, Christian. We appreciate it.
Good to be here.
Of course. And before we get back into more tunes, if you guys are new here, if you guys are traveling down the interwebs from Schenectady, Albany, and the party capital, Troy, welcome. This is our band show. We're a once-a-month live stream with weekly videos for you. We bring local bands from our greater region to our studio right here in Poughkeepsie and allow them to rock out and do what it is they do best. And we thank you guys for giving us the opportunity to do so, for watching, supporting, and just keeping stoking that fire for us. So thank you all so very much. 24 episodes and counting, and there'll be many more to come. So if you like what you're hearing, it'd mean a lot to us if you could subscribe, like, and this is the best part because it helps the band immensely as well. Share this video with a friend. I've done a lot of talking tonight, and I could talk to you guys all day. And once we get a little more integrated with like switching, we might put a bell because I say that every episode, but it's only because we have such amazing folks come down to jam with us. But really, you guys are a great hang, but you're an even better listen. So I think it's time to jump into another set here. And this next song is probably my favorite. It's called City Summer Nights by the Sugarhold, live on our band show. Take it away.